counters inside. Good right hand. Judah comes back. Good shots by Johnson. Judah came right back. The referee telling him to break clean. Good action in the early going. Good left hand by Judah. Johnson quickly back up on his feet. Trying to calm his fighter a little bit, I think. To be thinking out there in this round number 2. And he's got him down again. Nice combination.
Вот это вот атака. Типичная профессиональная атака. Выходит, несмотря на отсутствие опыта, чутье у него есть. У Заба Джуды. Каждый парень в порядке. Вперед. Абсолютно справедливое решение, потому что...
And he's struggling to keep his feet now. These are very crisp, sharp, and accurate punches by Zab Judah, who has him pinioned up against the ropes. Salova trying to fight back, but he just looks totally outclassed, and a right hand by Judah, and down Salova goes up against the ropes. Tony Orlando pulls Judah off of him, and it looks as though they might be stopping the fight as he goes down to a knee. They are. The fight is over. His cornerman had already climbed into the ring. Another very impressive performance, and Zab Judah, it would seem, John, does not need to be fighting these kind of club fighters.
Problem in the amateurs, he was too much like Whitaker. And in the computerized scoring, you need to show authoritative punches. He's showing it here as a pro, and down goes Vasquez from a left. That's it. Joe Cortez stops it. Ricardo Vasquez is out.
Помните, чем он тогда был хорош, когда мы его увидели в первый раз? Потрясающей скоростью. Что он сейчас и доказывает. Молниеносная комбинация. Чистое попадание, судя по траектории его ударов, намного точнее. Что он доказывает и во второй раз в этом бою. Всего 1,5 минуты прошло. Вот вам и третий. Помните, и Мухаммед Али, и Шугар Рэй Леонард, все были очень быстрыми бойцами. И это первый раунд, между прочим.
Standing flat-footed now, and he gets hit. Oh, again.
And looking to close it out is Judah. Down goes Beltray. And Matt Mullaney, the referee, starts the count. All Zab Judah here in the second. Beltray does not look interested in continuing. And that is it.
Oh, then you would have had a problem.
How'd you really expect?
Whoa. Combination from Judah followed by a left.
Now, Zab
from Judah that is unnecessary.
Wow, that's hand speed.
Count at 9.
Put him up. Put him up.
Only 10 seconds to go in the round. And I thought I heard a bell, but I guess not. And Villarreal down at the bell.
Hitting the canvas, it made the advertisement logo very slippery. That was in Atlantic City. Oh, beautiful right uppercut by Zab Judah. And Negron just holding on.
He countered Negron perfectly, and then one of his gloves touched the floor. It's going to be a mandatory 8 count.
That's an official knockdown. Negron ushers him in, says, come on. Sense of urgency, perhaps, because of the blood on the... Oh, there's another uppercut. Look at this assault. A barrage by Judah.
Beautiful right uppercut, couple that with some left hook, right hooks and left hands. Pretty combination.
Second knockdown of the round. There's no 3 knockdown rule. Back comes Negron for more. Punishment. Combination by Judah. Judah pouring it on. Oh, what a right hook followed by a left, and that's going to do it. Negron doesn't know where he is.
Just too much, too quick, Steve. He couldn't find those punches. He couldn't block them. He couldn't see them.
All over. And chalk up another W.
He was down and almost out in the first round.
He was knocked out by Juan Lopez, and down goes Torres.
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. But Judah, tremendous talent, real fast starter. Torres' weakness has always been getting out of that first round. And obviously, the weakness continues. He does not get out of the first round.
Torres of last year against Darrell Tyson, stopping him in the 11th round to defend his USBA junior welterweight title. And down goes Sample.
Well, Judah's always been a fast starter. I'm sure he didn't expect to catch him quite like that, but he was able to catch him with his hands down, going back. That's a no-no, especially when you're in front of a guy with fast hands like Judah. Judah, you would think, would want to jump on him, because this could be a fight if Sample gets some rounds under his belt where he could use his legs and make it a little difficult. So you know Judah wants to get rid of him.
Down goes Sample again. Remember, this is a guy that's never been stopped.
That's right. This is a solid guy.
Remember, there is no 3 knockdown rule. And the people in the Judah camp, the main events people, Paul Moretti and such, said, you know, we'd like to see Judah get some rounds.
Oh, Judah knows.
But Sample is in trouble. He's trying to hold on, and Sample is holding on. The referee thinking about stopping the fight does not.
Well, Judah does have 8 first-round knockouts, so this isn't new to him. But what is new is doing it with this quality of a guy.
You can call that a knockdown. If a fighter gets knocked into the ropes, there is no standing 8 count. Sample's down again. And now Judah jumps in, and the referee throws him away.
He's got to watch there. He got a little over-anxious there.
Sample's gone. Sample's gone. That's it.
Yeah, the fight's over.
Costazu, who beat Jan Bergman, said Bergman is tough and smart. Zab is young and hasn't fought anyone yet. There's a leaping up, down goes Bergman.
Judah's so quick that I don't think Bergman saw the punches that hit him.
First knockdown, first round.
Judah's very quick. That right hook is landing right on the jawline. He's not missing with many of them.
Boy, has he got a killer instinct.
Ooh. Oh, what a belly! You can hear it all the way on the back row, and Bergman down for the second time. There's no 3 knockdown rule.
That was a crisp, straight left.
Pedals away from Zab Judah. Judah with an uppercut, and he just pummels him to the head. Over him. Steve Smoger, the ref, watching closely. Down he goes. Get over there. Third knockdown of the fight for Judah.
He may just stay down.
He looks like he doesn't want to get up.
Well, he's stretched out there like for an evening of relaxation.
Over.
Well, a statement was made.
Big step out. Under a minute remaining in round 2. Action-packed. Straight left hand by Judah. And down goes Malone. A flash knockdown up in a second. 6, 7, 8. You all right?
Can't come in behind wild left hooks, right hands, and uppercuts. He's wasting too much energy. He's letting Zab Judah set him up.
Gorgeous left hand and a combination by Judah to the head. Working him over. Down he goes for the second time. He almost tumbled out of the ring. 5. He gives a big wink to his corner. 7. 8. Millette says he's okay. He got up very quickly. You talk about looking off balance. And now Judah again wants to put the finishing touches on here in round 4.
It's going to be the speed. That's the difference. And Millette is not adjusting to the speed. Coming in wild, Steve. Not keeping his hands tight, firing combination.
And a furious assault here by Judah. Almost scoring at will. Millette looks weathered. He looks like he's ready to go again. There he goes.
That wasn't a knockdown. I don't know if they're going to call it a knockdown. That was not a knockdown.
I think it was a sheer exhaustion.
No, he swung so hard over the head of Zab Judah that he just missed. His momentum carried him to the floor.
Well, he's down for the 3rd time, and the referee, Michael Ortega, did not get the response he was ready for.
Ну вот вам результат невнимания. Не случайно этот удар был. Вот это был прыжок пантеры.
In there, Lester tries to shake it off. Judah definitely throws shots harder than Parallel Whitaker, and down after a left hand. Vester on his knees. Looks okay though.
6, 7.
Got a good shot. Looks perhaps more frustrated even than hurt. But let's see. Almost a minute left, and now Judah goes to work, and Vester goes down again.
3, 4, 5.
Well, the referee counts. Throws a few shots there, connects with one of them. Not a lot on it, of course. Oh, there's a shot to the body, right hand, Vester goes down. Just like
3,
that.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And that's it. Charlie Dwyer's going to stop the fight. Zab didn't let Vester off the hook.
Omar Wace wearing the black. Good right hand by Wace, but then Wace gets down by a left hand, and down he goes.
Judah caught him on the way in with a great left hand. Wace got up, and he walked in.
Suddenly Judah becomes the leader and hits Corley with a left hand and then a huge left cross.
He's down. He's hurt.
That's a legitimate knockdown. A full-on legit knockdown after the big left cross landed by Zab Judah. Best punch of the fight.
Will stand his ground now despite the bad hands he's been suffering of late. He needs to look spectacular. I don't know how he can finish that. Zab Judah celebrates. He's already in the neutral corner on the ropes. And after a minute and 10 seconds, Zab Judah retains.
And I don't think he was trying to win it at first.
Oh, there he goes.
Down goes Corey Spinks on a left hand by Zab Judah. What a rescue job that might have been.
And he's hurting real bad right now. He's hurting real bad right now.
That was a fighter's ego getting in.
I guess Judah got tired of hearing us say that he wasn't fighting well.
Yep. Well, that's a knockdown.
His father, Yoel, is a world champion in, what is it, kickboxing, Roy?
Yeah, I think it's kickboxing.
Hard left hand by Judah, and Martel gives it an Oscar De La Hoya pound on the canvas with his right hand, angry about being down.
I think he pounded the canvas, Jim, because he was determined to come in here and hold his right hand high because he knows that Judah's big punch is the left.
Martel got in one shot in return before Judah knocked him down for the second time with the left hand. Martel has a big scar under his right eye from a headbutt in a previous fight, and now that scar has been opened and the cut is bleeding below the right eye.
Well, he's not afraid, that's for sure. He's trying, but he's definitely overmatched. Way overmatched.
No 3-knockdown rule in effect, and so the third knockdown doesn't bring the end of the bout. Martel wanted to get up and go right after Zab.
Yeah, he did, but he's game. He's very game, and he wants to win, but he's highly overmatched here. Yeah. He has to be careful.
And Benzi Estevez says to him, son, it's almost over. Meaning that he's not going to get too many more chances. Look at Martel fighting. Yep, and here's another knockdown as Martel's glove touched the canvas.
Judah said he was going to come in here. Judah said he wanted a blowout. He's got the guy to blow out. Very seldom see 4 knockdowns in a round, not end a fight these days.
Are you ready for
That's it right there. That's it right there for sure.
There's the 5th knockdown, and that's the end of the fight. As Benzi Estevez says, we've learned enough about the difference.
Well, in this round, this may be a round in which he can edge ahead, at least on my scorecard, maybe ahead as some of the press row people showed us on there.
Judah with the big left hand, now jumping all over Spinks. Down goes Spinks.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How we doing? Let's go.
This crowd is aghast. He's got 40 seconds. Round 9. Spinks in trouble. Judah landed another left. Blanketing Corey Spinks.
Stop punching. Step back. Let him go right now.
This crowd in disbelief.
внешне очень координированный боец, помимо скорости. Чистая работа. То, что мы с вами сейчас видели, называется на жаргоне удар почтальона. Комбинация правой, левой. Два удара передней рукой, это как стук в дверь. Дверь открывается, и почту передают левой. Здесь ничего не было. Джуда просто столкнул противника. Хлестнул снизу правой, точно в подбородок. Да. Вот это Заб Judah.
Таких левшей повидал в ринге, так что посмотрим, как будут развиваться события. Пока что идет чисто тактическая игра.
Hernandez told me during the interviews that he needs to fight an intelligent fight, use a lot of lateral movement. Oh, he gets dropped with what looked like it's a jab to the body, Bobby. It was a shotgun jab. I think he ducked into it. The angle was hard to see because Zab Judah was backwards from him.
If nothing else, it gives us faith that Fox Rec had the right records. And down goes Hernandez for the second time, clutching his chest right now. This fight's over.
Well, that was...
I wanted to just say it.
For you to breathe. And oftentimes you see trainers pulling fighters.
Oh! What a shot! What a shot! He's out! He's out!
Fight
Look at
is
that!
over. Good
He's
right
out!
hand. Good right hand. Why is this fight being stopped?
He's on his feet. This is dangerous. He is out on his feet. He is out on his feet.
Why is this?
He's not even looking. That's it. That's it.
Great fight. And the great Zab Judah is coming on.
Oh, he's out.
That's it. Zab Judah. Again.
Ну, может так взорваться, викнуть такую мощную серию сильных ударов.
И вот этот левый прямой попадает точно в челюсть. Соперник... Ой, все, сейчас будет закончено.
Похоже,
кажется, вы все-таки получили то, что хотели увидеть, да. Андрей.
Браво. Великолепно.
Да, красивая концовка, красивый бой.
Здесь грязи не должно быть. Оба бойца очень техничны. Да, вот Малиньяджи.
Right? And he's fighting a guy who's 13-7. And he's basically saying to himself, "You're kidding me."
And there you go. And there's a blow, shot to the ribs, and Munguia could be in trouble. He complains to the official. Oh, actually, that the blow was low.
Yeah.
But I think that the problems had mounted far beyond that.
But again, he catches him with
a combination there from Judah. Look at him. There he goes again. Unleashing.
I think Manjay needs to use his jab a little bit more, but I think he's over. I think it's about to be over.
Oh, yeah, wow, and that's that. Right hand like Zab Judah. We see you, champ. Oh, my. We saw you, sir. And he